Hello friends, my name is Tawfiq and you're watching my channel Graphics Den. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can create a seamless pattern in Photoshop, and that too using a very simple method. So let's get started. So I have created this new document of A4 size and which is landscape. Now using the brush tool, I am going to draw some brush strokes, and I'm going to keep the brush stroke hard, and you can choose the width as per your liking or the brush size. Now first of all, I have created a blank document or blank layer rather from here. Now you can literally draw anything and we can make it into a seamless pattern, just you need to follow the steps. So for this particular video I'm going to draw some curves, random shapes. I will decrease the size a little bit, so this looks good to me. Now it doesn't have to make sense, you can draw anything. So I'm going to draw like this, anything. Remember, I'm not drawing anything specific, just to make it better, keep the smoothing level at 100, so you will get smoother lines, brush strokes rather, like this. And as you can see, these are all random shapes, and just make sure that your shape doesn't go beyond the document area. Like this, you shouldn't do this, otherwise our trick won't work. So like this, and you can stop whenever you want. I'm just going to go a bit further, like this. And make sure that you draw this on a separate layer, otherwise our trick won't work. Like this. So I think this is enough for a pattern. So now we need to find the center of the page. So using the guides we can find the center very easily. So view, guides, new guide. Now we want the center, so I'm going to first create vertical guide at the midpoint. So 50%, you simply have to write 50%. So vertically it is fixed to 50%. Again, view, guides, new guide. Now we need horizontal 50%. Okay, so this is the center of the image, and make sure that the snap option is turned on, and snap to guides, layers and documents bound, all these options are checked. Make sure that now using the rectangle marquee tool I'm going to select this area, and since we have kept the snap option on, as you can see it snaps to the guidelines, so it is very easy, it becomes very easy to select half part. So I have selected the half part. Now simply cut this part using edit cut, or you can simply press Ctrl X or Command X, cut. And now go to edit, paste special and paste in place, or you can use shift plus Ctrl plus V. So, and now using the shift button I am going to drag it to the right like this, and just make sure that it snaps at the end to the edge of the document. Now remaining I will move this over here, the bottom layer that is. Now I'm going to select both the layers and merge them together. So merge layers. Again I will select, but this time the top half. Again it snaps, as you can see. Again edit, cut and paste special, paste in place. Again take it to the bottom, snap it. Now layer 2 at the top. Again select both the layers and merge them together, and you can simply hide the guides now. So you can press Ctrl or Command and colon, so it hides the guides. Now if you are not happy with the design, or you feel that there are some spaces remaining here, so you can draw something else. So I will draw something here like this, maybe something like this. And again make sure that your drawing doesn't go beyond the document area, so like this maybe. And you must have been feeling that this doesn't make any sense, but once we create a pattern, it will look good. So I am happy with the design now. Now go to edit. To create this into a pattern or convert this into a pattern, we simply need to go to edit, define pattern. So I will name this as, let's say, pattern 3, and okay, you can name it anything that you want. Now again I am going to turn this off, and what I am going to do is I am going to create a new layer, new layer, and I am going to color this. Now this is a blank layer, and remember, we need to color this first. You can apply any color that you want, but make sure that you apply any color to this, but because you have to apply some color. So I'll press Alt backspace, so it will fill the foreground color. Now I'm going to use the blending option. So right click, blending options, and go to patterns, pattern overlay, and I will select the last option over here, pattern 3. So this is how it looks, and if you decrease the size, it becomes seamless. So this is how we can create a seamless pattern. As you can see, there is no seam in the pattern, so that is why it is called as seamless pattern. So let's say I am happy with this pattern now, this one. So I am going to press OK. Now I want to apply this to some cloth. So let's say I want to apply this as a mock-up to this t-shirt. So first we need to merge these two layers together. If you don't, then this won't work. So select background and layer 4 and merge them together, merge, and only then drag it to the image. Now we need to select the shirt, so I will hide this layer and I will select the t-shirt area. You can use any tool that you want. I am going to select it using the quick selection tool, and I am going to press Ctrl J or Command J so that it makes the copy of the selected area. So this is what we have gotten. So if you want to make some changes, let's see if I want to rotate this and rotate, and I want this only on the t-shirt, so I'm going to right click and create clipping mask. So this is how it looks. Again, I want to make it a bit realistic, so go to blending options and let's say linear burn. So this looks a bit more realistic, not very much, but slightly more realistic than the previous design. Again, if you want to make it more realistic, then go to layer 2, which is the center layer, and press again Ctrl J and take it to the top. Again, we need to right click, create clipping mask, again right click, create clipping mask, and change the blending mode to multiply. So this is looking slightly more realistic. As you can see, we can see the creases and the folds, and we can always change the position like this, like this. Again, if you want slightly more realistic, then you can simply go to the adjustment layers and select maybe levels. Again, we need to clip it, so it is now already clipped. So again, I will make it slightly darker like this. As you can see the change. I will zoom it a little bit so that you will see clearly. As you can see, we can see the shadows, the creasing. So this is looking much better. If you are not happy with the values, you can always change the values. See, since we have taken a adjustment layer. So this is before and after, like this. So this is looking pretty good to me. So firstly, we have created, or rather we created a pattern using a very simple method, a seamless pattern, and we have applied this on this t-shirt and created a mock-up. So this is how we can create a seamless pattern using this very simple method. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye and cheers.